All right, if you're going to be in Costa Rica in the next few weeks, I think there is something you should know, especially if you're going to be on the Caribbean side. This is an FYI, a little bit of an advisory, but we're not at the warning stage yet, but it is something you should be aware of. Yes, it has something to do with those pesky little tropical swamp devils, your friend and mine. Mosquito. All that in a second. I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. TravelCostaRicaNow.com is a travel agency, so go to TravelCostaRicaNow.com, fill out the 4-minute form, and you'll be that much closer to the vacation of a lifetime. We're like you, having best friends who live in Costa Rica, who know Costa Rica, totally hooking up your Costa Rica vacation. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I totally appreciate it. If you want to see videos as we put them up, you got to hit the notification bell. Did I show you this cup? Handmade by one of you. Wish I could. Your name escapes me. I apologize. Love the mushrooms, the moon. I have had this cup for a while, but I didn't want to use it because I didn't want to break it, because you and I know that I break cups every other day, but I've broken so many. I'm using it now. Oh my God. All right, so what's going on? Again, I want to really say that this is not, you should not change your travel plans. You should not change your travel plans. But we're a travel agency, so I think you need to be informed, so at least you know. So what's going on? So Holy Week was last week. Holy Week was last week. Today is April 14th. Last week was Holy Week, and there's been an outbreak of malaria. Don't know if it was imported or not. Probably was, but it doesn't matter. It's here. It's not like it hasn't been here before, but it is here. 100 cases, man, down in the Limon Province of Costa Rica. That's the Caribbean side, the Atlantic side of Costa Rica. A couple things. If you are going to be down here, you are going to be down on the Caribbean side, but you're not really sure where you're going to be. I'm going to put everything about malaria in the description. All right, I'm going to put where they found it, so you can Google it and go if you're going to be in that area. So if you need to take precautions or not go or something, you can make those decisions. There's like 3 different places. I think they found about 50 cases at Limon Beach, and then another 50 cases, about 50 cases, a little bit more inland. But again, I'll put the specific provinces, cantons, or whatever in the description, so you can Google them and see if you're going to be in that area. So first of all, let's get everything in perspective, all right? Okay, Costa Rica's got its issues, man. They do, but malaria and dengue, they are on their game. They've already sent 50 people or so from the Ministry of Health. They've dealt with this kind of stuff before. Now, usually, if you know anything about Costa Rica, it's dengue that's the issue. And here's how much they're on top of that game. For as long as I kind of can remember, they come to my house here, the neighborhood, twice a month, once a month, and check for standing water. Do you have any old tires around? They'll put little poison pelts. If you have like a little flowers, they've killed a lot of D'Angelo's flowers out in his, because he has little starters and little, like, let's say glasses of water. They'll put poison in it so the mosquitoes won't go in there. So they're on their game with that. Malaria really hasn't been a problem here. I remember, I'm going to put the link. I'm not going to watch it because I can't do that. We made a video about this, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. I'm going to put the link if you want to laugh about. I think we just answered the question, do you need to worry about malaria? But if you want to see an old video, I'll put it in the link. But malaria has never been a super huge issue here. They pretty much eradicated it, and they expect by 2025, 2030 that it will be eradicated. I think like 2014, 2015, 0 cases. And then they had an uptick from 2016 to 2020. There was around 400 cases. And then 2022, last year, like 140 or whatever it was. So it fluctuates, but they have it pretty much in control. But for some reason, there has been 100 cases, and they're all they're on it. April to 2 days ago, man, they're on it. So I wouldn't worry about it. Just to let you know, I do love the Caribbean coast. I mean, that's where Puerto Viejo is, one of my favorite beaches, Punta Uva. That's more south to where they're finding the malaria right now. So you're probably pretty good down there. So Limon, we've been doing travel packages for 14 years. I'm not a big fan of Limon. Don't yell, just not, for a bunch of reasons. It doesn't matter. We never send, none of our packages are to Limon, so you probably won't be down there either. I don't know, but maybe you're volunteering somewhere. Maybe you're going to be down the area and you are kind of worried. Again, everything more about malaria, where it's at, some of the precautions you can take, some of the pills and stuff that are good with malaria, that work with malaria. I do know that they just have I think a new vaccine came out in 2022. But again, it's not. Again, Costa Rica's this really hasn't been a problem, and I don't expect this to be. So if I don't talk about this again, I'll keep you posted. I mean, I feel like I need to keep you posted. But if you don't hear me mention this again in the next few videos, they they fixed it, or they got it eradicated, or whatever they needed to do to stop the spread of that. So this is just a little quick video making you aware. I'm Michael Allen, travelcostarica.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps. If you're thinking about traveling or living anywhere, always do your homework and research. If it's about Costa Rica, man, I'm going to put my videos up against anybody's. Peace.